It's an oddly rainy day in Phoenix. Kind of different. Not used to that. I don't know why rain always makes me want to sleep in. Hey, I'm Jess. I'm 51 years old. This is my routine in the morning. Got myself some coffee. Hopefully I didn't spill. And now I'm going to sit down and read the Bible for a little bit and do some prayers. And then do a little bit of exercise. A little bit. All right, here's the other fun thing I get to do. I want to figure out how to open this thing up, but this is like my daily ritual of pills and, well, like more like supplements and stuff like that, and vitamins, all those kind of things. So you got baby aspirin, a multivitamin, you got something for like fish oil, omega-3s, all these kind of things, stuff you have to do just to make sure your heart's working well. So fun. I think it's like a chicken sausage or something like that. Another thing to do when you're 50 plus is you're not doing regular sausage anymore. At least some of us aren't. So I'll still do like 3 or 4 pieces of sausage here. Then my other go-to, I get these from Costco, is egg whites. And if you take a peek at it, it's just basically less cholesterol. So it's a lot better, but I get the protein. So right now I'm trying to do way more higher protein type of a diet. Yes, I use the air fryer for my sausage. My wife does not like it, but I like it that way. So I can kind of multitask. All right. I know I talked about this before in one of the old like noodles video that I did, but I use ghee. It's kind of like a healthier version of butter. So there's no carbs in this. Fat's still kind of high, but you know, got to manage that. A little bit of that. Basically, it's kind of like me greasing the pan. That's kind of the deal, I guess. So I know that was life-changing and exciting. Anyways, that's ghee. I know I just changed your life with that information. Oh, Cholula. Got to do Cholula on the egg whites. And later on, some tahini. Love tahini. I don't know if this is better for you or not, but my wife goes to Trader Joe's and they get this pink salt. Put that on there. I just got to do everything less though. So I could imagine some folks thinking this doesn't have that great of flavor, but that's where I'm going to end up adding the tahini in there. Again, I did a little bit of that pink, whatever salt is, but not too much, just to give it a little bit of flavor. And that Cholula is going to really help it out. But again, I don't believe I go crazy town with any of that. So, oh, sausage is ready. I like to kind of chop this up and get this kind of mixed in there. All right. Tahini. All right, it's my other slick move. Get this guy. This is like a throwaway thing, a liner, I guess. So pretty cool. Boom. Party on. Basically, one of the key things that I'm trying to do, and this is again from my nutritionist, is replacing a lot of the different, let's say, carbs and things like that. I mean, believe me, I love a bagel, get some cream cheese and all of that, but just switching it out to proteins. So I try to do more proteins. I'm not perfect at it. And then the other one is like sugars and things like that. I mean, I did have a Dairy Queen Blizzard the other day that was fantastic, but gosh, I haven't had one of those in quite some time. So, but switching out some of the different sugary sweet things for something that is a little bit better for you, also just lesser quantity. But anyways, what I was saying was less, more protein and all of that. I've noticed I'm having less of the cravings. You have to give it some time, but I'm having less of the cravings and stuff of the junk, the things that are, going to make me miss out on future things if I don't keep going. All right, little Cholula action. Found a lot. I'm from Ohio originally. A lot of people back east don't even know about Cholula. It's kind of surprising to me, but to me, it's just the right amount of hot and the right amount of like for example, I used to do ketchup on eggs. I'd never ever want ketchup anymore to ever touch my eggs. You got to be kidding me. Cholula is the only way to go. Okay, another fun 51-year-old thing to do. I got to organize all my supplements and everything. Good times. I think I keep saying good times. All right. I think about younger people, I should say. 51 sounded old to me at one time, and I knew someday I'd get there, but I wonder how often people, let's say, that are younger don't even want to think about getting older, or they have these ideas that, well, I'm not going to do that, or I'm not going to be like that, or I'm not going to have to take a bunch of different pills or supplements and things like that. And I know that's kind of considered like old person kind of stuff, but if you have a body, you had no control over what you got, who your parents are, what genetics you got, and if you have high cholesterol or whatever kind of thing that even just comes naturally, like somebody like me, then this is what you do. This is kind of how you have to just get by. And again, my motivation is I got a son in high school, I got a son in college, and I'm really interested to see what they have going on in their life. I love my wife. I want to make sure I'm around for her and get to enjoy different things. There's still a lot of traveling and things I want to go do and see. That's just kind of, it's important to me. So I got to do my best to try to take care of myself. The other thing that I try to do, this was a recommendation. My primary doctor just said exercise, not any really specific guidance with that. And I know my cardiologist wants me to do that stuff. I don't really have any heart concerns because I just recently had a stress test done, EKG. I even did like a calcium score thing a couple years ago. And again, everything is all good there. I just wanted to be on top of it and check it out, make sure, because folks having heart attacks is kind of like this unfortunate common thing. And I had a buddy that had a heart attack just back in February and ended up taking his life, which totally stinks. And I know he's got different, genetics and body and all those kind of things, but boy, that guy was pretty fit and healthy, and he was out doing mountain biking and exercising. So anyways, the answer from my nutritionist, though, was that I needed to make sure I'm doing 150 minutes a week in exercise. And I'm already out of breath. But so this is just kind of part of that routine. I also know that Saturday, my son's got a volleyball tournament. We leave early in the morning, and I won't have a time to go do my normal hike that I go do with guys from my Bible study group. So this is just, I got to find the time elsewhere to get it done. So, yep. Anyways, that's the life of a 51-year-old. The morning, how I get my day moving and going, being 51. And I'm grateful that I get to work from home today. So, not having to like get all dressed up and rush out the door. And I imagine that folks that have to do that, that makes it even more challenging. So, all right, see you soon.